Hi, happy Monday. Welcome to Bobby's Popcast. But quick, a first message from my sponsor, CS Custom Blinds. I like that little logo pop. Wanted to let you know that they are family owned and operated right here in our community for over 15 years with American-made products. Blinds, shutters, shades, whatever you can imagine, they can make, create, and happen for your home. And if you think budget's a concern, don't worry about it. They've actually got something that works for everybody's budget. And the best part is you actually get to meet with the owners in your property, in your home. They actually come to your home. You set an appointment with them. It's totally free. And you know what to expect when you actually are looking at blinds, shutters, and shades and trying to do window coverings for your home. And I will say this, they are actually very energy efficient. We've got shutters in the living room. And when that heat just starts to come in to that main living room and starts to bake us, guess what? We crack those shutters down just a smidge and it keeps the house nice and cool. And same thing happens when it's cold outside because you never know what Colorado likes to do with us. So, you can actually crank up the heat and keep it nice and cozy and not blast it all day long. Plus, they are an authorized sunsetter dealer, which means life is better under a sunsetter. I'm talking about that Colorado sun. If you've got an outdoor space that you can't use because the sun's just like blaring down on you and your skin gets red and you're worried about UV protection, guess what? A sunsetter can actually help. And over 1 million satisfied customers cannot be a lie. All you have to do is just call for a free in-home estimate. They actually come measure your property, see if it's going to work for you and what kinds of shades you can have. Sunsetters are amazing. I got to install a couple of them, and from beginning to finish, it's absolutely amazing what they do. And people get to use their outdoor spaces all over again, and it's like you fall in love with your home all over again. Call today, 719-344-2799, or visit them online at cscustomblinds.com. CS Custom Blinds, Colorado owned for your Colorado home. All right, let's get into the Popcast, shall we? So, yesterday was Mother's Day. A lot of people were celebrating. I saw all the love, mushy posts. I posted several of my own. My mom has passed away. It's been about 11 years. And, not a day goes by that I don't miss her. But as time goes by, I'm so grateful to have the mother that I had. Not many people can say that they had somebody like her. Her name is Marty Naranjo. And so she's my angelic mother looking out over me. But a lot of people were celebrating their moms. I was one of them, was celebrating my daughter's mother and also my sister, who is a mother to my nieces and nephew. And they came out with the list of the most inspirational movie moms. And can you guess who came in at number one? And I have to say, I love this one because I have to agree with it. It's Mrs. Incredible, Elastigirl, followed by Molly Weasley from Harry Potter, and Forrest Gump's mom, played by the incomparable Sally Field. All good moms. Plus she was Shelby's mom too in Sin Magnolia. So she's definitely hitting out of the mom park. And we can't actually talk about the best moms without talking about the worst moms in film. Can you guess who topped the list? One of my personal favorites made the list. I will say I'm just going to spoil it. It's Faye Dunaway playing Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest. And, over the years that's become a camp comedy, and it's, it was horrible. Her portrayal of motherhood was probably not ideal. Also, Angela Lansbury in The Manchurian Candidate, never really saw that one. And Allison Janney on I, Tonya. Once again, another comedic performance. So I have to say all these bad moms in film are actually very, very funny. A fake LinkedIn profile by Elmo from Sesame Street. Elmo from Sesame Street? He was going around saying that he was fired due to federal budget cuts and was looking for work. Me and Elmo are the same exact person at this point. Sesame Workshop said they had nothing to do with that, so it's probably just a fan trolling Sesame Street. Brie Larson, her as Captain Marvel, co-wrote a cookbook called Party People with her best friend. She said it's not just about cooking, it's about entertaining in general. It'll be out in the fall, so who knows? Maybe she's making a forte into like Martha Stewart's territory. Barry Keoghan, him from Saltburn. He was dating Sabrina Carpenter, the pop star, for a little bit. He recently met Ringo Starr from the Beatles and said, quote, "It was sort of one of those moments where you're like in awe and you're just frozen." He said he was too nervous to even look at him. And I have to say, I've kind of been through that process. I met Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls, and she was right there in front of me. And she was like, I couldn't believe this was a real experience happening to me. And I was frozen. So Ringo Starr, Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls, same person. And I'll leave you with some really good news because a lot of people have been worried about this pop star. It's Justin Bieber. He's been all over the place. He's been posting weird videos of him smoking marijuana with his friends, and they're like sometimes in the studio, sometimes they're not. He's launching his own clothing line. Again, he's already done one, but he left Drew clothing behind, and he said don't buy that stuff, so he's now coming out with a new one. But Justin Bieber was actually snapped in Iceland recording new music with his crew, so I don't know who his crew is or who this producer's group is, but one source said he seemed, quote, at peace. And I have to say, at this point, Justin Bieber's a new father. I don't know how his marriage is going, but if he's happy, that's a really good thing because we need to protect our pop stars. That is Bobby's Popcast. Thank you so much for watching. Find all my links at BobbyAdan.com. That's BOBBYADAN.com. And I appreciate you and I love you. And from me to your mother, happy Mother's Day late.